guys, welcome back to my vlog. Y'all, I've been recording videos. I did a what's in my bag video. I did a video about first time using this video, and I explained to you guys my fasting results. Fasting glucose test results came back positive again. So they have diagnosed me with gestational diabetes. I try not to say I have it, but you know that the doctors diagnosed me with it because we don't want to claim that, okay? So literally in about 5 minutes, it's going to be time for me to check my blood sugar. But quickly, I want to go ahead and show you guys at least the tools that came along in my little bag that I picked up from CVS. So this is the tool that you use to prick yourself, and these numbers, this is like a number 4, it's up to 7. I think the number is depending on how deep the needle go or whatever, because she was saying that a lot of people don't get as much blood on number 3, so it's already set to number 4 because number 4 did me well. And what happened is, if you want to change the needle, so when you take this top off, okay, so it has a little top right here. We're going to take that top off, and when we take that top off, there's the needle. And you would just get a napkin, take needle right out, and you would put this part in. It'll go straight in like that, and then you would twist off this top part, you know, after you stick the needle in. So these are needles, and this is called Lacent. Yeah, they call it Lacent, and this is the box that it comes in. And then these are the test strips. So I got 3 boxes of these, which looks like this little bottle right here. This little bottle. And then inside, oh, I need to put that top back on. And inside, there's just a bunch of test strips. And you just keep everything right there. Let me put this top back on before I stick myself. And put this back. And so have a nice little pouch, nice little case, and everything fits in it perfectly. So you got your number 4, like they said, 3, 2, or 1. You don't get much blood for it. So the higher the number goes, the more blood comes out, and it goes up to 7. And to reset, you just bring this button down. And like I said, we're going to do it together in about 2 minutes. I just wanted to give you guys some information because I just did not like the videos that I did before. I don't know, I just felt like my energy wasn't up there like it should be. And, you know, I don't want to put out any type of content because I know how my attention span is, and if something's not interested in it, it totally like throws me off, and I'm like looking for something different. So yeah, y'all, so I did the first on June 17th, I took the first test, and that was just a 1-hour test. Why they didn't start me on the fasting, I'm not sure, but that was just a 1-hour glucose test, and I didn't pass it. And so a week later, June 26th, was like, yeah, about a week later. That just seems so like from June 17th to June 26th, seemed like it's like more of a 2-week gap. But anyways, that next Wednesday, we did the fasting, and that's like a 3-hour test. So like they took my blood, and then I drank the drink, really sweet. It's like the 3-hour, the fast one is extra sweet. So I drank that stuff, and then an hour later they took my blood again. They got the results. An hour later, took my blood, got the results. An hour later, took my blood. So they did it 4 times. So I got pricked 4 times. I was there for about 3.5 hours. And all of my levels were like increased. and they were increased pretty drastically. Like my fasting one was supposed to be like 90, and I want to say my level came back 100, and then like I don't think I still have it, but like my second one was up 47 points, then the third one was up 33 points, and then the last one was up like 40 something points. So it was pretty drastic. And it is time for me to take my my blood. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. So what did we left off on, because I want to be able to go back and talk to you guys about this. So we left off on my blood levels. So the needle is already in here, as you guys have already seen, and I have my test strip. So what you do is you put your test strip inside right here where it says insert. I had it on the wrong side. Still learning how to do it. So yeah, so once you put it in, it comes on, the device automatically comes on, and then it says apply blood. So they say you can wash your hands, but it's best to use an alcohol pad. So yeah, I'm gonna use this finger. So I'm just going to wipe this down really well, because I've been cooking all day. I've been meal prepping. Make sure I get all the seasonings and stuff. Anything that I didn't get off of my fingers when I washed them. And I've been cleaning. So you want to rinse, wipe that off really well. Air dry it out. And then you're going to, oh y'all, this is never easy. Ever easy. Oh wait, I gotta test. And then you see I just pressed the button and didn't do anything. You just have to recharge it by pulling this down. You'll hear like a click sound. So 1, 2, 3. I can never do this. This is not easy at all. Like, there's nothing easy about this. Okay. 1, 2. No! I'm so dramatic. I'm like super dramatic. Okay. And so sometimes I just squeeze it a little bit, because the blood acting like it don't want to come out. And so again, where that line is, you're going to hold it up to your finger. I wonder if I could like show y'all. So it's going to be like this. Yep, and it went right across. Perfect. I have my gauze. And 116. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. And I've been eating well too. Okay. So we got 116. Yesterday during lunchtime it was 185. So that is like perfect. This morning I had oatmeal, eggs, and a piece of toast. And when you have high blood sugars or gestational diabetes, you want to watch your hold on guys, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. Hubby is home, so I'm gonna get right back to y'all. I promise I'm gonna get right back to you. Hey y'all, so it's the next day. Hubby had came in yesterday, and there was some things that I need to talk to him about and things I need to do with him. So I was like so distracted. When I heard him coming in the garage, I was trying to hurry up and do that video before he got home so we could get started with our day. But so what I was saying is, when you have high blood pressure, I mean not high blood pressure, gestational diabetes, or I think really with any type of diabetes, you want to look out for your carbohydrates. So everything that I have at the house, plus the extra groceries that we've purchased about 2 days ago, I look at the package and I see how many carbohydrates they may have, and that's how I do my calculations. So just in case you're wondering, like, okay girl, so how do you know how much carbohydrates to consume a day or per meal or whatever? My doctor, my OB office, gave me this sheet, and it says your carbohydrates diet. And then so for breakfast, it says you can consume 30 to 45 grams of carbohydrates, 30 to 45 or less, not more, of carbohydrates. Snack 15, sorry y'all, snack 15, lunch 60, and then another snack 15, dinner 60, and then you can have another snack for 15. So that's your 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3. So that's actually like 6 meals. You have they actually put it in 3 snacks in here instead of 2 snacks per day. But yeah, so you can consume this many calories, not calories, grams of carbohydrates or less. But you can eat as much meat as you want. Apparently meat doesn't have carbohydrates. And it also gave me a list, like this list right here. It's okay, so it says vegetable choices, and it has a list of vegetables, and it says 25 calories, and there are 5 grams of carbohydrates with a half a cup or 1 cup raw. With a half of a half of cup cooked or 1 cup raw. And then it has your meat choices, which are between 35 and 75 calories, but they are 0 grams carbohydrates. And then fat choices, which are 45 calories, but they're also 0 grams carbohydrates. And just to give you a list of the fat choices, you have margarine or butter, a teaspoon, 1 tablespoon of reduced fat margarine, 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise, salad dressing. It has bacon, gravy, and then you have the measurements, and it says 0 grams of carbohydrates. So you're pretty much good with that, even though at the bottom it does says avoid or limit saturated and transferred fat, because a high fat diet may lead to insulin resistance. So even though they have 0 grams of carbohydrates, you just want to kind of stay away from the fats to prevent insulin resistance. To give you a couple of choices of the meat choices, a day of the meat choices with 0 grams carbohydrates. They have cooked meat, poultry, fish, 1/4 cup of cottage cheese, 1/4 cup of tuna or salmon, 1 egg, a fourth cup of egg substitute, 1 ounce of fat-free or low-fat cheese, 1 tablespoon of regular peanut butter. So once again they give you the measurements. So I don't know with that measurements if it's 0 grams, and if you eat more than the measurements, if you know, then the 0 grams of carbohydrate, and if you eat more than, you know, the measurements that they give you, then the carbohydrates start to calculate. But yeah, just to give you an idea of the vegetable choices they have on here is asparagus, beets, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, carrots, cauliflower, celery, cucumbers, greens, all varieties, eggplant. So pretty much it seemed like they listed all of the vegetables on here. And then this other sheet over here is our carbohydrates options. And it says certain foods are higher in carbohydrates, such as starch group, the fruit group, and milk group. So 1 serving of carbohydrates equals 15 grams of carbohydrates. So you want to be careful from your starch, bread, sweet choices. The list on here is like 80 calories, and there are 15 grams of carbohydrates. Just to give you an idea, 1 tortilla is for 6-inch across, it's 15 grams. 15 mini pretzels, 15 grams of carbohydrates. A half cup of cooked cereal, so like oatmeal, 15 grams of carbohydrates. 1/4 cup of granola, 15 grams carbohydrates. And then at the bottom, other miscellaneous with 15 grams of carbohydrates would be like a sports drink like Gatorade, liquid coffee creamer, regular soda, reduced fat peanut butter, 2 cookies, and then of course they have the measurements on here. 5 chocolate chip kisses, 1 cup of soup, 6 chicken nuggets, and then they're 4. So these sheets, they definitely help out, because I went on Pinterest, and yes, they did have like keto diet meal plans on there, Atkins, and like all this stuff. But I'm be honest, like things that says like teriyaki this or sweet and chili this, it just freaks me out. but it kind of makes me annoyed a little bit because I'm really not a shopper, and I mean overall, like clothes, shoes, this and that or whatever. I don't really like going to the mall, and I'm not a shopper. I'm just not. I have to be in the mood, and when I'm in the mood, I enjoy it. But just to say that that's something I do on a regular day basis, that's not me. Grocery shopping, before I was pregnant, grocery shopping, you know, some days you like it, some days you hate it. I was so busy at the time, I just ordered my groceries online. But even before then, when I had the time, I used to see it as a therapeutic type hobby with my headphones in my ear, and I would listen to music, go grocery shopping. But now, while pregnant, anything when it comes to like teriyaki chicken or this and that, I just feel like I'm about to be at the store all day long trying to find these ingredients, and I just rather just stick to something plain. But then it's like you don't want to eat plain stuff either. So that is the only thing about when you know, get meals off of line, is that you have to be prepared, or you know, it's something that you may actually really want to cook, versus going on there and seeing all these meal plans and they got all these type of seasonings and all these different things, and I'm like, now I have to put that on the grocery list. This bill is going to be hot as crap. So I kind of looked at the paper and just looked at some of the choices they had on Pinterest, and I just ended up putting my own meals together, and I see progress just within 24 hours of eating clean. And then today my fasting was 85, which is awesome. It was actually below the recommended level, which was 90, so that's like perfect. But this morning, excuse me, I had eggs and bacon, which you can eat as much meat as you want, as much eggs, as much meat as you want. And I had turkey bacon, so I had eggs, turkey bacon. But I did do a pancake. Now on my pancake box, it says it's 33 grams carbohydrates, and so I did it with the measurement. But I think where I messed up at is I had added like I did 1/3 cup. Okay, so that's 33 grams, and then I added like a half of the 1/3 cup. And I don't think the pancake was what triggered my blood sugar. I think it was the syrup that triggered it. I really didn't mean to put as much, but when I went to pour that syrup, carbohydrates, everything kind of went out the window, and it was already on my food, so I was expected to score a little high. But yesterday for breakfast, I had one raisin, cinnamon raisin toast, oatmeal, and eggs, right? And it was, my level came out to be 165 after breakfast. Today, with that pancakes with the syrup on top and the eggs and bacon, I leveled out 183. So that's like 20 points higher from yesterday. So I know it's what I'm eating, and it's one of those things where this is not something that you can just cheat, you know what I'm saying, a couple of days, and then like your results show up later. Like your results show up right then and there. So I'm kind of happy that I did the syrup a little bit, because it really shows that like whatever I eat within that time frame, within that hour, second hour, whatever, it does triggers my body. Now that I am more aware of that, like, I don't know, I'm just happy that I kind of did that, because I was able to see that, okay, yeah, so it's definitely what I'm eating. So yeah, y'all, that's it. I am out and about, and I will still do a separate video where I'm able to really sit down and just, you know, do a little quick tutorial, and then talk a little bit more about gestational diabetes and how to control it and like eat healthy and maintain. I just, you know, this is only like what, my 3rd day, so I kind of want to get the experience in a little bit more, and I want to meet with my high risk OB that I have an appointment with next week, and I want to meet with my nutritionist and just get, you know, a little bit more information, and learn a little bit more information about it, and get a little bit more experience in, so that when I come to you guys, not only are you, you know, going on this journey with me, but for the people that, you know, just come on YouTube just to get information on gestational diabetes, not necessarily about other parts of my life, I want to have a video for them. So I will continue to keep you guys with me on the journey, and then I will. So if you see 2 videos of pretty much the same thing, one of them is just my daily life, and you guys are coming along with me, learning with me, doing it with me. And the other videos will just be strictly on the topic. So that's what I want to say. But right now I am at the beauty supply store because I got a blowout last week, and even though it lasts about 2 weeks, and she said it could even be pushed out to 3 weeks. I mean, it's to me it's actually lasting pretty well. I have a lot to do this month, especially with these doctor's appointments. I don't know how they're going to be looking for the month of July, but I have birth classes, work, and these extra doctor's appointments. I know eventually my edges are going to start sweating out. I don't want to put no heat in my hair, and I really just don't want to deal with my hair. So I'm about to go in here, get some pack hair, and I'm about to do some box braids. I'm going to do them pretty big, just a little cute natural style or whatever. Oh, excuse me. Cute natural style where I don't have to touch my hair and I'm not on my feet. Oh goodness, I'm not on my feet all day. And then I need to go to Marshall's and get a stand. It's also time for me to get some more oil for my belly. I know people say get coconut oil, but I really want to get cocoa butter because I need it for my back and other areas of my body. And I don't know, I may get oil for my skin. The oil been doing great. Has been doing great. I haven't had any extra stretch marks pop up other than the ones that I've had prior to being pregnant. I haven't had any extra stretch marks pop up, so that's a great thing. But let me go out here in the store. I'm about to get this hair, and I need to go to Marshall's. I love Marshall's. I love their products, where the lotions and stuff is, because you can get stuff and they don't cost that much. And they be having like new stuff that I don't even see, like at Walmart and all these other stores, and I just love different things. So I'm gonna go to Marshall's and get that. And I also need another stand for my car, and I got some other stuff that I need to get, but I'm gonna just get it later when I'm out with Justin. And we still have to get some more stuff for baby girl. I have not forgot about that. You guys will be seeing a baby shower haul soon. You will see, and then I'm gonna do a before and after of the nursery room and so forth. So yeah, I do still have videos, but this gestational diabetes thing kind of just like came in and took over, and so you guys are just coming along with me, distractions and all. You are a part of it. And again, I thank you for your prayers. Baby girl is healthy. She stay moving. I'm good. I'm healthy. Yeah, we're good, y'all. Like, I don't have any complaints other than when I'm on my feet really long. Of course, you get tired. I do feel that they said something about your hip joints or something like that, can also be getting, I don't know, something about weakening or something to prepare for pushing, labor, or whatever. I definitely feel that when I'm on my feet for a long time, around my hip area is very sore. It gets very sore. So that's about it. But and then of course the pressure from walking and all of that stuff. She definitely feel like a big baby. Right now she should be about 3 pounds and 3.5 pounds. Yeah, well, some say 3 pounds and what, 1/4 ounces or something like that. However they do it. But then the others like 3.5 pounds. She should be right about now. But we'll see, because they're growing right now. They're growing like super fast. When you hit your third trimester, babies start growing like super fast. So who knows how big she is right about now. She definitely feels big though, but she was perfect. She's been perfect. All her ultrasounds, everything has been perfect, so that's a good thing. But I'm not going to hold you guys too much longer, because this video is already at 18 minutes and the one yesterday was like 8 minutes. And so I just wanted to give you guys that quick information that I know so far. And then, you know, when I have everything together, I'm gonna do a separate video strictly on gestational diabetes. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.